So when my sister Soleil was born, nobody was interested in doing things the normal way. Big surprise. So this is 1976. I am stuck in a compound, this like hippie, skinny dippy, um, like estate of this director guy and his wife and son who had hired me for two consecutive M&M's campaigns, but he also happened to be some whatever tertiary bestie whatever of my stepmother. So she had weird needles in the industry at that point. So we're in this huge, like compound, like waiting essentially for my stepmother to go into labor for weeks. And oh God. And so her water breaks, right? Okay. We all know what that means. But she's in a slow labor. Like my ex wife with my godson was in labor for upwards of 24 hours. So this was like a slow burn for my stepmother. Okay. We all like pile into this, like, love van, VW light blue, ancient love van, and my stepmother was laid out on the floor of this van on a mattress with me, her friend, and my dad at the wheel. And for whatever reason, we gotta drive to East Bumfuck, Glendora. Okay, so Glendora is like East County, where my husband and I used to live years later in San Dimas. It's like known for the worst like smog in the LA basin. I don't know why, but it was literally like, why are we going all the way from Topanga Canyon, which is far enough, clear across the county by a mile and a half and 100, to this rinky dinky little like elementary school, rundown elementary school, little hospital clinicy place. But they had some like East Indian doctor, and my stepmother was like, very, whatever, and needed this doctor, this Indian doctor. Just honey, take her to Cedars of Lebanon, where I was born. Anyway, so we after like an endless amount of time, I'm feeding her peppermints, because she's give me another peppermint bowl, give me. So I'm just like feeding her peppermints for 16 hours until we get to Glendora. So we're now at this little like clinic, rinky dink nowheresville clinic. But of course, as some of you may have gathered, Virgil has other plans, because as we know, like at this point, most spouses would be, staying close by the maternity ward. But no, once my dad finds out that the labor is going to be somewhat extended, he has completely other ideas for the day.